Good morning, class. Happy Tuesday. We are on page 102 and 103, section 1 and 2 of the Southeast. Now, in your packet, you should have this notes section. So each time we take a section, we're going to fill in the notes. You're welcome to fill them in as we go if you pause the video, or you're welcome to fill them in at the end with me. Some of the answers will come from our little yellow areas, some from the pictures and the captions throughout the section, and some from the text themselves. Everglades National Park in Florida. Our first stop on our tour is southeast, is the Everglades National Park in Florida. The Everglades is a vast area of swamps, savannas, and forests at the southern tip of Florida. I'm going to turn back so you can see where we are. Down here, the Everglades are in this section. Here they are on the map, down here. And what were the three things? I believe that's our first question. 3 kinds of areas in the Everglades. We got swamps. Now you know why we have a fan boat. Swamps, savanna, and forests. Now if you want to know what a savanna is, hold on. We're coming. We'll get it there in a second. Ooh, I forgot my name. Don't forget your name. If you want credit, you got to get your name on there. All right, types of animals in the Everglades. Let's keep reading. A swamp is an area of lowland that is covered by water. A savanna is a flat grassland. So this is a grassy land. We will use an airboat to help us travel through the Everglades. My first job as a ranger in the Everglades National Park, I had studied geography in college and I wanted to work in a real live swamp. But I had no idea just how alive it would be. Many different types of animals live in the Everglades. Here they come. Alligators, crocodiles, turtles, and snakes. All can be found here. Also, so those would be the ones that are in the swampy area of the water. Now here comes that will be in that grassland area. Deer, bears, panthers, bobcats, otters, and other animals can also live in this park. I like to record the sounds that these animals make. Now, you guys are going to have lots of different animals like raccoons. Raccoons live almost in every portion of the country. Same with possums, squirrels, chipmunks, all those, but these are some of the bigger ones that you'd find there. I like to record sounds. More than 300 kinds of birds live in the Everglades. I get up early every morning to record their calls on my pocket tape recorder. The park looks peaceful now, but I was here in 1992 when Hurricane Andrew hit southeastern Florida. A hurricane is a dangerous storm with heavy rains and high winds that develop over the ocean and often moves towards land. Andrew's winds damaged some of the park's visitor centers. I record the sounds of that storm at its worst. Whenever I listen to that tape, the roar of the wind gives me chills. It's time to depart from our airboat and board a fishing trawler. It will head north as we leave the Everglades and travel up the eastern coast of Florida towards Cape Canaveral. Why is the Everglades a national park? Remember, things are national parks to protect the natural habitat. To protect the animals. You can't hunt in a national park. Now, some national parks get special permission if, for whatever reason, there's overpopulation of panthers and they're starting to cause problems with the local herds. All right, and the last 3 here are definitions from the side is where I'm going to get the answers. What is a swamp? That is a low area of land that is covered by water at least part of the year. What is a savanna? A savanna is a flat grassland. And the last one, what is a hurricane? This is a storm. With heavy rains and high winds that develops over the ocean and moves towards land. All right, Everglades National Park, stop 1. Took our airboat. Flip this over. We're on our second one, the John F. Kennedy Space Center at Cape Canaveral, Florida. We're just moving up north of Florida a little bit. Florida is a part of the United States called the Sun Belt. The Sun Belt stretches across the country from Florida to California, and the states in the Sun Belt have a mild climate all year long. A mild climate means that it is usually warm and sunny here. Describe the Sun Belt. Mild climate, usually warm, I'm going to put hot, warm/hot, and sunny. That's all year long. They'll get it cooler in the winter, but they will not get snow, or at least snow that stays around for long. Florida's sunny climate makes it a popular place to visit. People from all over the world travel to Florida for vacation. People who travel for fun are called tourists. Many tourists visit Florida every year. Some come to enjoy the sunshine and the beaches. Disney World's Magic Kingdom alone sees more than 17 million visitors every year. Oh my goodness, why do tourists come to Florida? I'm going to put down sun and beaches. And I'm going to put down Disney World's Magic Kingdom. I wonder if you guys have ever been there. I have not. We went to the Disney something in California when I was way too young to hardly remember. My wife went to Disney World in Florida one winter when she was a child. So there's some good tourist reasons to come to Florida. I like to visit the John F. Kennedy Space Center at Cape Canaveral. In 1961, the people at the Space Center launched Alan Shepard into space in a rocket-propelled ship. He was the first American to travel into space. Today, Cape Canaveral is home to our nation's space shuttles. And now we've actually gotten rid of those space shuttles owned by the government, and private sectors actually own the space shuttles now. Visitors to Kennedy Space Center learn all about space exploration. They may even see a shuttle launch. I saw a launch last year and recorded the sound. The blast from the rockets was so loud that the ground shook under my feet. Why is the Kennedy Space Center in Florida? Now this one they didn't answer there, but let's put two and two together. Why is it in Florida? Well, would we ever launch a space shuttle if there was ice or snow on it? No. So the weather is great for launching shuttles. It is also near the ocean. Now, why is this? Well, sometimes these rockets down here that take the space shuttle off, they separate from the shuttle, and then they come crashing back down to Earth. We don't want those to land on anybody's house, so they land those in the ocean. Okay. All right, the Kennedy Space Center is home to our nation's space program. A space shuttle like this one uses rockets to blast off its launch pad. So this is actually the shuttle itself. The people will be in this little section right here, and these huge rockets is what launches it into space. Guys, we did our assignment today as we went through this first section. You're done with it now. This is an A+ work if you follow along and did what we did in class. This can go back into your Mondays folder, and then your Tuesdays folder, and we'll see you tomorrow.